morning, Sharpies. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. What's up? What's up? Today I'm doing another day in the life video. I gotta represent because my Ravens won their game or whatever. They beat the Titans, so I'm excited. But I'm doing another day in the life. Come teach with me. Today we're trying some new stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm running late on time, so I'm gonna jump right into it. So stay tuned. When words have the same ending sound, what do we call those? It starts with an R.
They call ravens?
No, they are rhyming words. Raise your hand if you've ever heard the term rhyming words. So when words have the same ending sound, they are what we call rhyming words. So our words in row 2, clay, tray, stray, and spray, all have the same A sound in them, and it's at the end. Can I have a volunteer read row 3?
Daydream, mountain, reply, and detail.
Okay, so we did good on word number 1 and word number 4. Take a look at word number 2. First, I want you to take a look at this first word. Think about what sound AI makes. Just look at this first word here. Do you know that first word? Go ahead and read it for us.
Main.
Good. So the first part of our word is main. Now, in the word mountain, you do see AT, so I can see how we could get those two words confused. But read the last 4 letters. Remember the sound that long A makes.
Tain.
Good. Now put both of those words together.
Tain.
Good. Maintain. So that word is maintain. And I want you to take a look at the third word. You got that beginning sound right, but take a look at the last 3 letters. Try sounding that out again. So what sound do those first 2 letters make? So when we get stuck on... Okay, hold on. So when we get stuck on words, the first part we can do is take a look at the letters and see how they're grouped together so we know what letters to blend together. Another strategy is to break those bigger words apart into smaller chunks to help us read. So we're going to split this word right down the middle here. Can you read that first word? Not stay. What letter is that at the end of that first word?
R.
That's an R. What sound does R make?
R.
Good. So we have st, a, r.
Stare.
Good. Good. Good job chunking and sounding it out. That word is staircase.
Rail. Railway.
Good. And
Playmate.
good. And playmate. Awesome job reading our words. Row 4 is payday, staircase, railway, and playmate. Okay, so we talked about how row 2 all rhymes. We have clay, tray, stray, and spray. They all rhyme. Find me another word that rhymes with all 4 of these words and type it in the chat box. Remember, rhyming words have the same sound at the end. So find me a word that rhymes with all of the words in row 2 and type it in the chat box. Okay, so can you ask your grown-up if there's any more paper in the house?
Train.
Good, train. And what's that last one?
Okay.
Good. Can you read sentence number 2 for us?
Where laid a tray next to Jay?
For your independent work today, you are doing a try it activity. It is in Google Slides. This is what it'll look like when you open it. The focus at the top says the A sound can be spelled with AI and AY. Another letter follows the AI spelling. Another letter comes before the AY spelling. So like I mentioned, when we have AY in our word, it's at the end of the word. So it'll be at the end of the word, whereas AI will be in the middle of the word. So you're going to choose the words from the top box and just sort them between AI and AY. You are good to go. What time do you come back?
10 o'clock.
Thank you. Please be on time. And I will see you when you get back. Based on what we know about main topics, key details, who can tell me, what was our entire text about? The whole text was telling us about what?
Magnet.
Good. Our entire text was telling us about magnets. Good. So let's look at what is required to help us figure out the author's purpose. The first question is why. So I'm going to ask you, why do you think the author wrote this text?
Because we can learn how magnets can help us.
Okay, maybe for us to learn about how magnets help us. Did you learn some new information about magnets from listening to this story?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe the author wrote this to teach us new things or to tell us about magnets. Y'all, it is lunchtime and I could not be more happy. Don't judge my buns. I literally put my scarf on and took it off, and this is what it came out like. So yeah, I don't know. But so phonics went okay. I didn't get a lot of the, oh my gosh, what are we doing? I get to record reading, and that's my bad. We were doing this new, we're using the online Wonder system, and we haven't used it before, which is super tricky for us. Trying new things, at the end of the second quarter, but that's what the curriculum called for finally. So I definitely wanted to abide by the powers that be, their rules, right? So we're doing this new online system. So I stopped my teaching 10 minutes before the end of class time. And I was literally explaining this from 10:20 to about 10:50. So it took me 30 minutes to get all of the kids to the online system. A good chunk of them got it the first time, but the rest of them, they needed some one-on-one help. So I'm individually helping students one-on-one how to get on the Wonder system so they can do their try it activity. Mind you, lunch starts at 11 o'clock. These kids got on, they did their thing, most of them were done. And I had one student, she comes back at 10:55 when I'm telling the other kids, okay, you can go. If it doesn't work for you, we'll try again tomorrow. Don't panic, right? She comes in at 10:55 and she's like, do we have independent work? And I was like, girl, I've been explaining this independent work for the past 30 minutes and you missed all of that. So the directions are definitely in the learn about it section and in the try it section for you to get there to do your try it activity. Because where have you been for the past, not even the past 30 minutes? I've tried to call on her numerous times and she never answered. So I'm assuming she was doing whatever it is in her house, which is cool, but I'm not about to keep repeating directions that I explained for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, y'all, 30 minutes. No, I'm not doing it. So I'm about to go eat lunch. So let's go make some lunch. Okay, we about to make a lunch. I am all kinds of jacked up. So I didn't put my phone case back on my phone, so then I can't use my pop socket phone holder. And I decided last minute that I am going to go to Chick-fil-A for lunch so I can go get me a salad. Lunch break is only an hour and I'm already 10 minutes into that, so I need to get going. I gotta get there. So I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A. My lips is dry, I'm hungry. I probably should have used the bathroom, but we gonna go. Chick-fil-A is only like 8 minutes from my house, so I did not feel like holding my phone, so I propped it up on the steering wheel. It's a little dusty up there. I need to dust. So I get to Chick-fil-A, and to my surprise, the parking lot is empty. There's not a lot of people here, so let's hope that it doesn't take, because they give you this little advisory, if you order during peak times, your order can take up to 20 minutes, and I don't have 20 minutes. I mean, technically I do have 20 minutes, Like, even the drive-through line is not long. Like, the people are actually up at the window. Usually this Chick-fil-A is like wrapped around, like double tied, like twice. So let's just hope that it doesn't take 20 minutes. I really just hope that my math lesson goes good today. But the stuff that these like county departments give you is crap. And you get caught in the middle because it's like, I want to use what they gave me, but what they gave me is just like weak. Like today's reading lesson, like I know they were supposed to be finding the author's purpose. Like I know what they're supposed to be doing, but the stuff that they gave me to execute this was just not it. Like this is not it at all. Like yo, my lips are so dry, bro. I don't have no chapstick and my lips is so dry. But yeah, the stuff that they give you is just garbage. Like it's awful. So it's just hard trying to teach without having to recreate everything, or when you do recreate everything, it just takes so much time, and like don't nobody have time for that. What else do I have planned for today though? Oh, I'm getting my nails done today and I'm so excited because I love these. But it's time for them to go. I think I'm gonna do like a frosted type look and a light blue today, maybe with like silver, because I feel like I always get gold even though I don't really wear silver. So, and I'm on a no spend for January when it comes to shopping because I have exceeded my limits. I bought so much stuff between like my birthday to like January 1st. I bought so much stuff, so I literally told myself, like, you are not allowed to shop in January. The only thing I did buy, I will say, I was at Marshall's because Kristen dragged me to Marshall's, and I bought another one of those, like, little fleecies thing, like the little pullover fleece, and them joints is lit for the winter time, but it was only $8, so I feel like that's how I justified it. And I also paid in cash, so it didn't really come out my bank account. And it's not that my shopping puts me at any deficit. It's just a bad habit that I feel like I usually fall into that habit during like the wintry months, like my birthday month in December. Then I gotta like put my head back on the street in January. So no shopping for me, but all the stuff that I did order in December still hasn't gotten here yet. So it's still gonna be like Christmas. Like I did order new stuff because the old stuff didn't even get here yet. So I made it back from Chick-fil-A with 15 minutes to spare. So now I'm about to like scarf down this salad like y'all don't even know. And I think at some point today, before I leave to go get my nails done, I'm gonna redo my buns because I should not be walking around looking like this. And I'm gonna put some chapstick on because my lips have been also dry. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and then y'all get ready for math.
So I have to. What?
Write down the equation right here and then add it up.
So we have to make the same equation you have to add it up.
Yes. So again, write down the equation and then solve it.
And then add it up.
Yes.
I have a question. How do
you can draw a picture to help you? You can use a number line to help you. You can use your fingers to help you. Those are 3 good options.
click the link? It says private access only.
It says, are you logged into Google? Okay, I just put it in the chat box. Do you see it?
Yes. Miss Sharp, I'm on my sister's computer because mine is not letting me log in.
Okay.
You know how it says like it's like kind of disconnected. Then there's a blue square with a dot up there, and then you click that, and then you press
If you're having trouble, once you click your link, it'll look something like this. Your page. You're gonna click that square with the arrow, and then it's gonna ask you to make a copy, and you want to make a copy. What's not working?
There's this chain lesson 13.
So click it.
has a sad face.
Okay, so when you get there, it looks like this, right?
Yes.
So click the square with the arrow in it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Are we supposed to go on Schoology?
Yes, use the link in the chat box.
Yeah.
Good job. So the rake, and you can see them here, one brick there, and there's our second brick. So our rake is the same height as 2 bricks. So in your square, if you don't have this one written down, I want you to write it down. 2 bricks. Did anyone come up with a different measurement for the rake?
Can you go back to the picture? Can you see the little lines? The little oval things?
On the door?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go up one. It's the same height as that.
Oh, so it's same height as, I would say, 2 sections of the door. Good job. From our first question, what else do we know is the same height as one part of the door?
The kid? The
Good.
dog?
Yo. This afternoon was just wild in general. So I don't even know where to start. Math was just a complete, I feel like my hair is representing how my day went. So it wasn't like a bad day. It's just the cross between technology not working, kids can't get to the link, and now I'm taking all the time I should be in my small groups to help kids get into their assignments and make sure the links work. But it's like there's no other way for me to do it. Like, you have to get to the links. I'm getting emails all day. This one can't get into the Google Meet meeting. This one can't get into the Google Meet meeting. And I'm like, well, I don't understand why everybody's expecting a response from me during teaching hours. Like, stop emailing me, asking me questions during the day and getting upset when I don't email you back. I'm like actively teaching. Like, come on. So there's that. But I'm about to send a few emails, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to the nail salon because I need a brain break. So this is about to be the best brain break ever. So I was telling the story to Kristen, and I did like the little Corvette, and then like my bun piece came out, and then the other piece already coming out. And I told y'all I did not do my hair this day. I told y'all I did not do my hair this morning. And what the heck are you doing? Cause you thought that was smart? Uber driver's gone wild. Yeah, so I don't remember what I was saying. I did the little thing, and then my bun's falling out, and it looked crazy, but at this point, you're just gonna have to accept me for who I am, or who I is. So, I'm on my way to my nail appointment. I have my ideas, so let's hope we can make yet another creation come to life. Who is talking? She's got something in here talking. Alright, so I'll see you guys at the appointment. I made it to my nail appointment, and I'm so excited because I can't wait to get my nails done, to come up with some random design like I usually do. I don't really have like a Pinterest idea today, so I'm gonna just put a modge podge of my ideas together, and let's hope they come out nice. Okay, so I'm leaving from getting my nails done. I went super plain. I just got blue with silver, because, sometimes you gotta be plain Jane a little bit. But I like them. I like the color. I've been in like a blue kind of mood, so that's just what I've been doing. It's a little nippy outside, and by little, I mean a lot. Yeah, so I have to drop my aunt off to the mall. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna head home because I have so much stuff to do. I didn't get to record my nail appointment because I had a freaking staff meeting. And in this staff meeting, they are over here talking about how now we finally got to put in our first quarter report cards. And I'm upset because, first quarter was so long ago, so now I have to go back and do not only grades for first quarter, but also grades for second quarter. It's really ghetto here. I'm in the car. My aunt needed to come to the mall to drop off some gloves after she so wonderfully crashed my nail appointment. So I've been sitting in the car watching Hulu on my phone because I'm on a no spend for January, and I know that if I go into the mall, I'm going to spend something. So I got me some water, and I'm just sitting in the car. But I'm tired and I really just want to go home. So I really hope she hurry up at the food court, because after she did her little exchange, then she's like, I'm hungry, I gotta eat. So yeah, she is doing that. So let's hope she's done soon so I can go home and eat myself. Okay, so I made it back home to my couch. I'm so excited. I'm still a little frustrated about having to do my second quarter report cards, and I have to redo my first quarter report cards. I understand that the kids need the grades, but the grades are also in the online system that we use. So it's not like parents should be shocked by their grades. But also my county does this thing where for primary grades, I literally have to hand do everything. What I mean by that is usually you'll put the grades for each assignment in the system, and then the system will create an average, and I have to do all of the averaging myself. Like the system is not friendly to primary teachers at all. Like I'm literally hand computing like this grade is worth how much, doing all of the averages for the subjects. And it's not just like a reading grade and then you get a math grade. It's more like you get a grade for every standard in reading and you get a grade for every standard in math. So now I'm doing 10 grades just from reading and math for the students. So it's definitely a time consuming process, which I did back in the fall, but then we suffered a cyber attack and lost all of our information and all of the stuff that we put in. So now we have to go back and redo it. And I just don't think that's fair, because the cyber attack was not our fault. Like, don't give them first quarter grades. Like, they're acting like they are not the ones that are in charge of what's going on. Like, y'all don't have to make us do all this extra work. So it's definitely frustrating. So yeah, but what I'm also about to do is I'm about to fill out my FAFSA, because if you don't know, I do like graphic designs for like small businesses. So I'm thinking about pursuing that further and seeing if it's something that I like. So I submitted an application to the community college here in Baltimore. Well, it's for Baltimore County, but it's called TCBC, and I'm going to attempt to go get my graphic design certificate there and just see if it's something that I really want to pursue in the future. Since CCBC is a community college, it's a lot cheaper on the wallet. So if I like it, great. If I don't like it, then, I have the experience no matter what. I love teaching, but I'm also interested in expanding my horizons and just being a little bit more creative. I feel like that's where I truly thrive, or that's where I'm really happy at too. So yeah, a career change may be coming soon. Stay tuned for that. But I haven't filled out a FAFSA in years, like so many years. I don't even know if I remember all my information, so fingers crossed. Okay, so I did my FAFSA. I applied for some scholarships because I'm really taking this whole school thing seriously. I don't know what possessed me to go back to school, because I absolutely did not like it. But, we're going to stay positive. We're going to stay open-minded. In the meantime, I learned that SWAT came back on, and that is like my show, because have you seen Shamar Moore? Like, delish, right? I'm going to finish up with what I'm doing on the computer. SWAT is on the TV. It's going to be watching me soon, because I can feel myself slowly fading. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to be out like a light, because today was just so much, especially with the classroom and everything. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you are still here, and I will see you in my next video.